Friends from the media, good afternoon. Welcome to the press conference. I'd like to take your questions. At the reception of his assumption of office in Beijing on January 17th, Secretary General of the SCO, Yemek said the top priority of the SCO Secretariat this year is to support China's presidency and make the upcoming SCO summit to be hosted by China for a success. Do you have any comment? We congratulate Secretary General Yemek on his assumption of office and will continue to facilitate him in fulfilling his duty, support the SCO Secretariat in strengthening self-building and provide strong support for various cooperation of the SCO members. China sees the SCO as a priority in our diplomacy and stands ready to work with the other SCO members and the SCO Secretariat to act on the slogan of upholding the Shanghai spirit, SCO on the move, host a SCO summit featuring friendship, solidarity, and fruitful outcomes, draw a blueprint for development, come up with more cooperation measures, improve operational mechanisms, and advance high-quality development of SCO, deliver more tangible deliverables to people of this region, and make more positive contributions for a more peaceful and prosperous world. Next, please.
太阳市记者提问：据报道，国际货币基金组织首席经
It's reported that Pierre Oliver Grancher, the IMF chief economist, said that 5% economic growth reported by China in 2024 was a positive surprise, higher than the IMF projections, and that the IMF revised up its economic growth forecast for China for 2025 and 2026. What is your comment? In 2024, China's economy successfully realized the growth target, with its economic output breaking the 130 trillion RMB yuan mark. For the first time, an economic growth equivalent to the annual GDP of a medium-sized country. This speaks to the resilience and potential of China's economy and the confidence that China's economy has brought to the world. China will stay committed to high-quality development and high-standard opening up, maintain the continued upward trajectory of the Chinese economy, and bring more positive surprises to the global economy. Next, please.
Reuters TikTok 重新开始开放。特朗普表示希望美国拥有 TikTok 50%的股份。你认为这样的协议将会是什么样子的呢？
美国运营。
TikTok has been operating in the US for years and is very popular with American users. It has played a positive role in creating local jobs and boosting consumption. We always believe that we hope the US can listen to rational voices and provide an open, fair, just, non-discriminatory business environment for companies from across the world. Enterprises' behavior, including operation acquisition, should be independently decided by companies in accordance with market principles. China's laws and regulations should be observed if any Chinese company is involved. Next, please.
Thank you. NBC.
特朗普表示他希望在100天内上任100天内前往中国，中方对此有何回应 ？China stands ready to work with the new administration of the U.S. under the strategic guidance of the presidents and in the principles of mutual respect, peaceful coexistence, and win-win cooperation to maintain communication, enhance cooperation, properly manage differences, and secure greater progress in China-U.S. relations from a new starting point. Next one, please.
Hi, Financial Times. Elon.
马斯克周日表示，他认为如果 TikTok 在美国可以应用，而 X 不能在中国使用，这是不平衡的。中方对此有何评论？
依法管理。
The Chinese government manages the internet in accordance with the law. We welcome internet companies across the world to operate in China as long as they abide by China's laws and regulations and provide safe and reliable products and services. Brazil, the BRICS chair country, announced in a press release the admission of Nigeria as a partner country of the grouping. What is China's comment? China welcomes and congratulates Nigeria on becoming a BRICS partner country. Nigeria is a major developing country and important force in the global south. Its active participation in BRICS cooperation is conducive to its own development, and more importantly, it is in the interest of BRICS countries and the global south. We believe Nigeria will contribute to the development of BRICS mechanism. New partner country joining the BRICS family demonstrates that the BRICS mechanism has greater representation. The BRICS sees its appeal and influence grow more salient. China stands ready to work with other BRICS members and partner countries to uphold the spirit of openness, inclusiveness, and mutually beneficial cooperation, expand practical cooperation in various fields, advance the high-quality development of greater BRICS cooperation, and make greater contribution to the building of a community with a shared future for mankind.
Thank you. A question from AFP.
法新社，特朗普今天就任，中方对于特朗普政府的期待是什么？在接下来的几星期或者几个月内，中美双方是否进行交流？
中美合作。
China and the United States stand to gain from cooperation and lose from confrontation. This is based on our history. We always believe a healthy and a sustainable and a sound development China-US relations follow the interests of the two countries and the expectation of the two countries. We are willing to follow the principle of mutual respect, peaceful coexistence, and a win-win cooperation, and properly manage our differences and expand practical cooperation and find a new way to get along in the new era to the benefit of the two peoples and two countries. Next, please.
谢谢。深圳卫视实新闻。据了解，缅军与缅甸民族地方武装果敢同盟军日。
We have learned that Myanmar's Tatmadaw and ethnic armed organization MNDAA held peace talks and signed a ceasefire agreement in Kunming. Can you brief us on the background and details of the peace talks? In mid-January 2025, with China's mediation effort to drive progress, Myanmar's Tatmadaw and MNDAA held the 7th round of peace talks in Kunming, Yunnan. The two sides reached and signed an official ceasefire deal and stopped fighting at 12 a.m. on January 18, 2025, Beijing time. The two sides thanked China for promoting progress in this round of peace talks. The escalating tensions in northern Myanmar serve the common interests of all parties in Myanmar and the regional countries. It is conducive to ensuring the safety and security, stability, and development of the China-Myanmar border area. China and Myanmar are friendly neighbors. We firmly oppose wars and turbulence in Myanmar. We hope that all parties will maintain the momentum of ceasefire and peace talks, earnestly implement existing common understandings, take the initiative in de-escalating the situation on the ground, and further negotiate and settle relevant issues through dialogue. China firmly supports Myanmar in safeguarding independence, sovereignty, national unity, and territorial integrity. Firmly supports Myanmar's effort to keep the country peaceful and stable, grow its economy, and firmly supports Myanmar in realizing political reconciliation at an early date and advancing its domestic political agenda. Under the framework of the Constitution, China stands ready to actively promote talks for peace and provide support and help for the peace process in northern Myanmar. Next, please.
Does China have any comment?
特朗普允许 TikTok 继续在美国提供服务，中方对此有何评论？中方对此有何评论？
刚刚我已经回。
I have already answered the relevant question. We always believe it has been operating in the US for years and abides the US law and regulations. It has never violated US national security law. It's quite popular with American users. We hope the US will heed to the rational voice of all parties and provide an open, fair, and just and non-discriminatory business environment for companies from across the world. Next, please.
Thank you, AFP. Just on
今天加沙停火生效，一些 换球已经开始进行，中方对此有何评论？以及中方对于加沙的未来有何评论？ China welcomes the coming into force of the agreement and hopes the agreement will be implemented in its entirety and without interruption, and that there will be a full and permanent ceasefire in Gaza. China will work with the international community to make unremitting efforts for peace and stability in the Middle East. Next question, please.
Elon Musk also said it was the
马斯克表示，在讨论 TikTok 在美国是否应该。Could you please repeat your question? 马斯克表示，怀疑美国是否应该允许 TikTok 在美国运行是正确的，因为它可能会储存美国的信息。
我记得我们此。
I believe we already introduced China's position on this question. We always believe internet users should abide by local laws and regulations. On the Chinese government, we take seriously and protects data security and privacy. We have never and will never ask companies or individuals in violation of local laws to collect or for the Chinese government or provide overseas data. Next, please.
还有其他问题吗？
Any more questions? This is the end of today's press conference. Thank you.